we are going to, do we have Mike Trudell? We're going to start off with Dave McMenamin then.
Hey, Kyle, two quick ones for you. First of all, the back that caused you to sit out after the Portland game. Can you tell us about how you're doing with that?
I hurt my back, pretty roughly in that Portland game, and it kind of prohibited a little bit of my movements, and just needed to take a little break to get a little bit more healthy. Skipped out the Phoenix game, got some rest, got with my team, got some work in, and felt good enough to go last game, and played tonight as well. So obviously, backs are tricky, and you always want to be precautious and still stay on top of everything. But we're doing a good job of handling it. So
cool. And I just wanted to ask you about the go-ahead bucket you had. It looked like Taylor got caught on his pivot foot and tossed it back out to you, and you were able to get to work. What did you see on that play, and what worked for you to put you guys back ahead?
I just saw the floor flat. Took my time, just waited for everyone to flatten out, and the shade of me left, and I just made a play, try to get an angle, and worked out well.
Okay, Kyle Goon, please.
Kuz, week and a half ago, that loss to Toronto seemed to be very frustrating for all you guys. Since then, obviously, you guys have been able to get some wins, including some very competitive ones. What changed in terms of the team mentality? Was there any discussions between teammates that kind of fostered the ability to change maybe the attitude or anything about what was going on at that time?
No, we just know what time it is right now. It's time for us to, get with it or, really get lost. So, it's almost the playoffs. It's time to tighten up the screws. It's time to gel more. It's time to play as a team and, get back on track. Obviously it helped. AD, I think that Toronto game, AD was still rusty, obviously, that game. But, he's done a great job of, getting back into it. And obviously that's helped a lot. And for the rest of us, we're just playing the right way. And that's all you can ask for right now. And that's what we need to do and continue to do. When LeBron gets back, everyone's roles are going to be, much smaller and much more detailed. So, I think it's very important for us to continue to do what we're doing as, the other players on the team to continue to play the right way and play with each other. And it's going to bode well when we're at full strength.
Okay, Bill Oren, please.
Hey, Kuz, you said when LeBron gets back. There's only 2 games left in the regular season and potentially a play-in game early next week. Are you getting concerned at all just about the time that remains and the ability to get him back up to speed in time for something as serious as a play-in game?
No, I'm not. I think for him, he knows himself and he knows his body better than anyone else. So, I don't really care, if he comes back and he plays Indiana, Pelicans, whatever, and he shoots 45 times just to get a rhythm. I mean, he'll find it. So, we're not worried about that. And we're not worried about no chemistry issues because the way he plays, he gets people involved. Everybody knows what to do. So.
Okay, Dan Moike, please.
Kyle, I think you just kind of touched on a little bit of what I wanted to ask. It's, not many teams in the league go into the playoffs having played 0 games together as like a core. And that's sort of I guess maybe 1 game against Sacramento, maybe 2. What's it like to be in that position, I guess? And does the confidence just come from sort of the IQ that LeBron plays with? Is that what makes it okay?
Honestly, it's damn fun, honestly. For us, the season has been a challenge. We've had rotatable parts, people in, people out, people in COVID protocols, people not healthy enough to play. We've all had to figure it out on the fly. So, to answer your question, obviously LeBron's come back in his IQ, but we got a lot of guys on the team that have a high IQ basketball, that know how to play the game of basketball. So I think when you gel all that together, the process will be quicker. Obviously, we don't have that long together. And obviously, the playing game, whatever. But I think we'll be all right.
Okay, last two questions. We're going to go Amanda Skurlock, please.
Hi, Kuz. I want to get your having been traded to the Lakers on your draft night and seeing a few different teams, what did it mean to you to kind of see the banner grow up tonight?
It meant a lot. I've been here the longest. I've been here through some ugly times, some real ugly times. Whether it was the rookie year and the whole debacles we had, second year, same crazy stuff. I've kind of seen it all. So for me to be here from the jump and be a part of, kind of essentially turning around the organization from the jump, from the draft, that's where it all started for, this whole strategic game plan. It just means a lot, being just a kid from Flint, Michigan. I never really thought about raising banners in Staples Center. So it's real surreal to me. And I'm just really grateful that I'm able to, play the game that I love and contribute at a high level to winning. And, it's a once in a lifetime thing. The banner that I've been a part of, it's up there forever. It's never going to go down. And I'll always remember this moment.
Okay, and last question, Jordan Richard, please.
Kind of piggybacking off of what Amanda said, just, talking about your journey, in college, averaging 3 points and then going to your junior year, averaging 16, and then, just winning a summer league title and then also winning this title. Can you just talk about a little bit of your journey, just coming across and, making strides to be the player that you are and then also winning another championship?
I just love the game of basketball, plain and simple. My freshman year in college, didn't play at all, really. Played 5 to 7 minutes a game on a Sweet 16 team. Could have transferred, but, for me, I just stuck with it and, just continued to build and build and build. Eventually got to the NBA and had a lot of adversity since being here, role changes and, obviously big dogs coming here and, my role diminishing more and more, but I'm a strong person. I'm from Flint, Michigan. I've been through a lot, and, nothing really is too big for me. I love to grind. I think, there's this misconception about, who I am as a person, and people don't think I love basketball and, how I dress and how I dye my hair and everything else. But, if you really, really watch basketball and you understand where I was my rookie year into how I am now, I really turned myself into a complete all-around player. That's from the grind, that's from studying, and that's from wanting to be as great as I can be. So, I wouldn't change my journey for anything. I think it's been very